I don't know how true this is, because I do know that addicts sometimes have a very clouded view of things, but he did make a comment in one of the interviews I saw about how he really wasn't using drugs when he was on stage. And the interviewer was like, well, if you have enough discipline to stay away from drugs and alcohol when you perform, like, why don't you have that same discipline for your family? And he was like, I don't know, it's a good question. It's because performing was his true purpose. And a lot of men will get their act together for their true purpose, for the thing that they prioritize most. Again, he's touted as this amazing husband and father. If that's how his family wants to remember him, that's their choice. But clearly, he was intended to be a musician, and that was his true passion and purpose, because that was the thing that he valued enough to keep his focus. The family was secondary, and it was always going to be secondary. I think a lot of women kind of glorify the idea of like, oh, if I could have a man home all the time with the family and the kids. Men are not going to be at their best that way. I'm not saying that men should not be involved, like husbands and fathers, and that they shouldn't actually be involved in the home life if they're going to create a home and a family. And if they're not going to do that at all, like if a man has a purpose that literally cannot have them ever home with their, you know, their family and stuff, then they really shouldn't have a family. But that said, a man's going to need a greater purpose. Having a family can be part of his life, it can be part of his purpose, but it's never going to be his sole purpose. Like, men need a purpose that is greater than themselves.